So I would like to share one of my junk journals. So far I haven't shared any of them, and giving thanks to those who have inspired me along the way. I maybe could help inspire someone else. Who knows? So today, or at this time, I'm not going to do my art journal. It's going to be my junk journal. So I'll put that there. And then here we go. So here she is, my beauty, one of many. This one won't have been the very first one that I did. It's more of a maybe third, fourth, I'm not sure. But I can tell that it's a later one because I started to experiment. I wanted to use the beads and to cut open the spine. This was bought, and then to be honest, the front covers I've found the most difficult because I can't decide or commit. But at this point in time, for me, this is fine. This is the closure. I put two brass fastenings, if you like. I think these are clamps. So you squash them to the cardboard. And here she is. I'm not going to go into too much detail on each page. However, I did use a napkin here. Probably, I think, because I made a mistake on the lining inside. And you can see that I've also added in these, I don't know what they're called, corner clip framing things. I adore those. So I covered it with that, and it just feels wonderful. I wanted this book to be sort of like feeling as though you're walking into a wooded area, hence all the trees. And she's not finished. None of them are ever going to be finished, I don't think, because I might look at them and decide to add something in. This little beauty is AI. I like the idea of sticking on different materials. I'd like to use thread more. Yep, so I did this paper myself, coffee stained the paper. Stamps, these were printed out. I didn't buy those because once I discovered AI, there's Microsoft Designer, and there's now ChatGPT, there's all sorts, then they will do those images for you. Just make sure I'm inside there. Somebody showed me this. I think it was Treasure Books. I watch a lot of Treasure Books. I think she's fabulous. And she encourages you to make, I mean, lots of people will do this. It just so happens that I saw it in Treasure Books. So you make the skirt, I layered the skirt, and then you cut out a bodice from somebody or other, and there you go. I will eventually use these as my journals. I haven't thought to sell them. I suppose I could, but I haven't thought to. You can see it, this side was inspired by that side there. Another little, does that open? Yes, it does. So, yep. I like using, found this little bit of whatever it was, packaging, and that went in as well. Let's see. Oh, lots of goodies here. So another bit of packaging, and I put something in there, I'm not sure what it is. Let me move my old ratty comfy jumper out of the way. Yep, just going to leave that there for now. A good life is a collection of happy moments, make plenty. And I have, and happy to continue to do so. I love these little pocket ideas here. She's quite simple, isn't she? Would this be paint? I'm not sure. Probably, actually, yeah. It's not coming off, so it won't be pastels. This here will have been the gel plate, and this would have been out of a magazine. Again, probably treasure books or somebody like her that inspired me by making all of these little things. Does that come out? No. This is a paper clip and you can pull it off, and it's a little, like a bookmark, isn't it, there? Got little things in here. This opens up. Let's have a look there. Yep. So I love browns and oranges. I just love them. That will have been AI. It's a little house, like a little house in the wood. How great is that? So there's a pocket. Another tree. Don't think that's a pocket, no. This is a pocket, and that there just card that I've made. I like that I've frilled this edge here. Forgotten about that as well. I like that as well. Sometimes things will appear later on as I've maybe picked things up in my vintage boutiques, the charity shops and such like. Oh yeah, I remember somebody showing me this, the little flip books. I love that idea. How wonderful is that? It's like a beam of light. This will have come from a book that I'll have got in a charity shop. Another house. This one will be AI. I could kind of tell the AI ones here as I was experimenting it and asking it to do things for me. Another little pocket with a frilly edge there. That isn't, oh, who knew? There you go. So it opens up that way. I've obviously found a stamper and used this a few times, and I love it. I actually, looking at this, would use a brown, usually the burnt amber stuff, to edge this and to finish it off. How lovely is that? Right, I don't know how I did that, but I love it. And then a little envelope inside and a little tag. That sounds like the cat. Sounds to be more because the cat is climbing up into a place it shouldn't be climbing. Another pocket there. You need to come down off there. I mean, this 9 lives thing with cats and all their lives. It's so true. Another little house there. That will definitely have been the gel plate. I recognise that. And obviously, as you folded them over, we're getting the other side of the piece of paper that's been used on the gel plate. I might share some gel plating actually, because again, that's something else I really like and enjoy. I love that. Another AI, another paper clippy thing there. Yeah, and then moving through, it's more or less more of the same, really, isn't it? That, I think, no, it doesn't there. Right, what are you doing here? What are you doing? So here, went that little bit further and used a band. So you've opened this up and it's got a place there. I think this was envelopes. Somebody was showing me how to do envelopes. Has it got another one? Oh yeah, look there. So there's another pocket there and another pocket there, and that I can fill. She's quite chunky actually. She's nice. And then the band goes on top, and that would go in there. I'll put that in a minute. And here, little tags, and made it into a little notebook. Yep. Coming to the end here, little bookmark type affair. Actually, that is quite hefty, so there must be more to that one. Yeah, I think if you undo it, then got lots of places to write and such like. Lovely colours. I love that. Another house. And a little notebook. And we're at the end, and here, oh look, that last little pocket there with a lovely little card. And here's the other side. Is that the same as the bigger? Yeah. So that's the napkin, and then here are the pieces of string that I've used. And I could imagine myself weaving something through that, you know, at some point or other. So that's what she looks like there, and there, and the back is just plain. Yeah, we've got a little, some beads there, bits and pieces. I do like it when things are sticking out of it, really good.